No, there's not. This is like perfect. Go, Joe. Why are you sad? Don't be sad. Hong Kong is not raining. That's why you're sad. Well, seeing that we're half a world apart, we probably have different weather from time to time. Maybe on occasion. You do realize, Gojo, if you drilled through the center of my front yard, all the way through the core of the earth and out the other side, we might hit somewhere near you. How about? But what are you sad about? There you go, Grayson. You can have the emoji. Gojo, what do you mean? So get out. Do you need rain, Gojo? It's like the perfect rain. It's nice and steady and calm. It's really cool out. Been raining pretty much like this all day. Welcome in, Tony. You obnoxious snub. I have no idea where that came from, but how you doing today, Jags? I need some rain to make us don't need to go to camp. Jags, I have no idea where you're going with this line of commentary. Tony took care of it for the time being, and Tony did it the way I like, which is 10 seconds first to give people a chance to formulate their thoughts. So you're at a school camp and you don't wanna go. So if it's raining, you don't have to go to the school camp? Your grandmother is your own mother. I'm guessing 10 seconds is gonna be the least of your worries next. Tony's still being nice, but you're welcome to stay, just this isn't the room for that. We're a cool, calm room, a great community. If you just say hi and get to know people, maybe you won't carry that burden of whatever you're dealing with. Everyone here is really chill, really cool. We know a troll when we see one, but at the same time, you can let your hair down and just be yourself here. So, Tony, how was your day? Yeah, you need stay new guy. You rotten system. I have no idea what's wrong with you, Jags, but I really hope you get the hug you need. Mosquito isn't that bad. That's all right. I guess I could be a mosquito. Almost went fishing. Almost. Tony, there's got to be a story behind the almost. How do you almost go fishing? You either go fishing or you don't go fishing. Gojo, yes, I get it. You're ahead of us. It's Monday for you. It's only 5 at night for us. This is a really early start for me. But I'm just sitting here enjoying the rain, wishing I had a covered porch so I could be outside. And Tony, that's what we did yesterday. Trimmed every single bush. Mama mowed the grass. Yeah, we did a ton of yard work yesterday. Ton. I got it, Tony. You one of those guys that like my neighbor across the street, so you can barely see out of the left side of your camera his windows. So not the White House directly across from me behind my truck, but the brick house to the left. You can see just two windows. He's always got his oh crap. That's Remus's arch nemesis. The Amazon. You hear that? Mama, I'm asking you. Yeah, in the phone. Um, you can't hear him bark. It's directly behind the phone. Okay, anyways, the neighbor in that brick house is always got his boat in his driveway doing like the hose like pre-check where he's running the water through the engine and doing all that. Is there something in particular you fish for, Tony? Like I know yeah, I am. Is okay. Uh what was your dad's big thing? Crappies or carpies or and northern, right? Crappies and northern. So son's grandpa, which is mama's dad, fish for crappies in northern. Oh, I understand, Tony. I grew up on a lake, but as a non-fisherman, I was more than happy to row the boat. So I was always in a John boat. And if the Johnson 25 didn't fire up, there were oars in the boat. So so I was getting back to the shore either way. Appreciate you, Connor. What'd you guys do today? I assume you're experiencing the same rain we are. That's Tony Gilbert Fishes for It All. There's your YouTube channel, my guy. Row, it's not 1910. I'm not rowing up. I believe there's a song that goes along with that of row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Anyways, yeah, I never had much faith in the Johnson 25, so I was always ready with the oars. I could say that. He's a foreman. He's got a tracker with a Merc 350 in the back or dual Merc 150s. What's the one with the foot pedal? Like what is that that like Scott used to have instead of like the hand accelerator, it's got the foot accelerator. It's a Bass. There's a brand for it. Welcome in, Isaac. How are you? Was a good boy, Ramos. Welcome in, Opal. How are you? Do have a Bass tracker. Oh, I got the Dale Senior Edition. Got it for the cheap. Yeah, you did. You got the big three on the side. The 97. A Merc 350. Thing skims the water like it's just driving on glass. Don't worry about it. I got a GMC. I know what it feels like to be a foreman. I know, Isaac. It's been a hot minute. Well, Opal, enjoy. I appreciate you, Isaac. You know what boat stands for, right, Tony? And there's multiple. I just want to know if you know what it stands for, if we're on the same page. Tony, I had a good day. I had a really good day. I ate, I drank, I'll unzip. I have flowers to plant. I got horror memorabilia, and I don't mean horror with the W, I mean horror with an H. So it was a good day. That's one of them. The one I knew growing up, because again, there's a Skeeter on my Peter family. It was the bend over and take it. Mama's family was the bust out another thousand because they're a little more appropriate. That's why I just want to know which version you were. Yeah, one kid. No, they're in the preoccupied on a switch. I can tell you, I spent all day with son. Son was very, very into it, but then we got home and the tablet is a calling. So I'm spending this moment now because I didn't get to spend it with my four-legged son. So mama's in like 5 feet from me, son's 7 feet from me, but my four-legged son is 7 millimeters from me. Welcome in. How do you say that? And a techie? Welcome in. What? Anita kid. Okay. I was putting it as one word. I apologize. Thank you, Mama. Anita. Welcome in, Anita. Tony, how often do you get the boat out? And you're not trailering it with that little like truck you got, right? What are you trailering that with? I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. I'm a little thirsty, but nobody's offered to get me anything. Well, regarding going back to their moms today, the mom and the son live with me, so I don't have that going for me. I got to deal with them both. But that thudding you hear is the four-legged son. Appreciate you, Johnny. How are you today? Oh, where are we from? So this is one of our favorite games to play if you're willing to indulge us. So use our accent, use the geography, use the topography to venture your guess. I will start with we are in America. From there, you pick a state. If you're wrong, we give you clues. Typically, most people get it within 2 to 3 guesses. A ranger. So you had like a $30,000 boat on a $5,000 truck? That seems counterintuitive. My father-in-law used to I can't make this up if I tried. He had a Ford FX4 with a sea nymph. So his truck was like 50K and his boat was like 1K. Used to crack me up. I'm like, "Bro, your bed liner's worth more than your truck." Well, I appreciate you, Johnny. We're doing okay. I have not beef. I've just been chilling with Remus, playing with the ball you bought him because we can't go in the yard, so we're playing just staring at the yard because it's raining. So Virginia proper. We have people that come in from We actually have another person that comes in quite a bit from Virginia proper as well. All right, maybe my boat values are out of whack, Tony. Maybe my boat values are out of whack. But yeah, my father-in-law had a sea nymph. He was very proud that it was aluminum and not a glass bottom, because then he could go anywhere on the lake and hit rock and not care. I remember one time we were up at um, Mama's parents' lake, and he took me into like the nether regions of the lake, and it's basically up creeks and everything. And we were smashing rocks, and he lifted the motor and he said, "If you want to go any further, or if you want to get back, you got to start poking the sticks along the side. I don't care what happens to the bottom of the boat, but I'm not damaging the propeller." Johnny, I'm going to ask, what the heck is a yellow tea bucket? That is new to me. Ugh. I was just telling Mama, I'm so jealous. Okay, okay, old school built hot rod. So, what are you running in it? And I mean that seriously, and I'll be forthcoming. I'm a Camaro guy, so I have a Camaro. But I respect the old school hot rods as well. But most of the people I know that run an old school hot rod have either a Chevy 350 paired to um a Chevy transmission and a Ford 9-inch rear end, or a Chevy 400 transmission and a Ford 9-inch pumpkin. No matter what make or model they're running. Buddy, it's raining. I wish we could go outside. I sorry. Oh, the mama. Yeah, the mama. There you go. I have some parts for a 350. Long story short, I bought a 79 Firebird once upon a time that I was convinced had a Chevy 350 in it. And the small blocks all share universal parts. The difference is it had a Chevy 400, and the intake manifold and certain parts on that, while they'll bolt to a Chevy 400, they require you to drill out certain ports to make them work functionally with the Chevy 400 small block. And so I never bolted them on before I got rid of the Firebird. And again, obviously the Firebird being a Pontiac shouldn't have had a Chevy 400 engine in it, but it did. Uh and then I ended up buying a Camaro that had a 396, so it being a big block, couldn't use the small block parts anymore. So I have some of those lying around in hopes that at some point I will own something again. And it's an Edelbrock intake and Edelbrock heads that I can slap them on a 350. I'm not gonna lie, Tony. I grew up a Pontiac man, so the and the reason is once upon a time, and I'm gonna go a little deep here, but if you ever heard the phrase of short sleeves to short sleeves, and if you haven't, it's based on an old Italian proverb of how that's how generations work. So one generation is in short sleeves and they work really hard so that the second generation can be in long sleeves, i.e., white collar. And the third generation typically squanders it and has to end up back in short sleeves. So once upon a time, my family had a Pontiac dealership, or a couple of them. And so I grew up in a Pontiac family. So the phraseology in our house, instead of knee high to a grasshopper, was always knee high to a Pontiac. And so I grew up admiring, loving, and being around like Pontiac muscle cars, GTOs, Firebirds, Le Mans, you name it. But with the phase out, unfortunately, in the later years in the GM conglomeration, I ended up more in the Camaro realm because they were significantly more popular. But yeah, my family changed significantly over the years. I got you, Johnny. You can't drive my Camaro in the rain either because my Camaro's tubbed and it has slicks in the rear. So unless it's, let's just call it a 75-degree day that's perfectly dry, that thing doesn't drive for squat. Because if it's over 75, the street's too warm and it slides. If it's under 75, the street's too cold and it slides. If there's any sort of semblance of water on the road, it slides. Although it's technically street legal by the fact that everything that's been told the government is a lie, it is made to go quarter mile without turning. So you have to be very careful when you're driving and have to turn the corners. It's always something, Tony, isn't it? And it's always the generations in between. And you often wonder, like, why they didn't build on it. Because the empires that build on it are the ones you know about. The empires that squandered it, you never heard about. And I appreciate you not hearing anything. Yeah, that is not, I honestly, I get probably 50 miles a year on that thing, if that, because of the fact that, like, it's not conducive to back in the day when son was younger to car seats. It's not conducive to taking a child in it. But I don't want to give it up. I own it. I don't pay anything for it besides the insurance coverage, and I don't want to lose it. It's mine. Johnny, I heard about that in my family's lore, and that's one of the reasons supposedly that they got into the Pontiac business was because it was a guy that thought he could do it better, and that was sort of the concept of that generation anyways, of our family. Later generations, like I said, squandered all of that. I do enjoy watching, like, Mika auto auctions and certain different auto auctions, like, when they have them on TV and you hear the, history of the car, and on occasion, the car will come up with history because Mika's not, if you've ever heard of that auction house, they're located about 45 minutes north of us. They'll give the history and it'll be my family's dealership that was the original seller of the Pontiac or the Firebird or the GTO or Le Mans or Bonneville. And it always brings a smile to my face. 100%, Tony. My uncle's got one of those. So my uncle's got a big old caddy that he sits in his garage, doesn't drive it much. Truth be told, he drives his scooter, and I'm talking like an actual, like, Vespa scooter more than he drives his Cadillac. But he says that, like, his goal was to always have one in his garage, and so it's never going anywhere. Yeah, Mika's got a thing in Vegas. Mika's, worldwide, but, they're headquartered, like, 45 minutes north of us. And, a guy I grew up with, like, my best friend growing up, his dad is, like, the head of marketing for them, and so me and him used to get into all the shows, we used to travel with them, we used to get, like, VIP, and so when they used to show the shows, it used to crack us up. We'd be, like, backstage, and they'd be rolling the cars in, so we'd be up there and seeing it all. The one thing I will tell you is I cannot explain how, if you've ever seen those auctions and you've seen the people in the pit that are bidding, I cannot, you think the casino industry is wild? Amount of free booze that they feed those people, so they are very loose and liberal with their bidding is amazing. It's always 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, right, Tony? Like, there's always, like, something with somebody and somewhere, and here I am with the GMC pickup, my Honda CR-V, and my Honda minivan. My Camaro's in the storage facility, but covered and kept nice and dry. The funny part about our garage, because we have one, obviously, is that's where the John Deere is. The cars stay outside, the deer stays in the garage. Yeah, it's covered and then recovered, so it's in a covered, sealed facility and then covered under car covers, and you keep the boat at home, Tony? Or do you keep that in a like a separate facility? Have you ever heard of the Mustang pickup? So to Tony's point, I've looked into getting like straight property that happens to have a call it a storage shed on it, and I really want it to be the workshop. If anything ever happens with our DIY channel, where the DIY channel like takes off and actually produces legitimate income, I think I might do that and be our like actual like facility because just 2 blocks west of here, so to the left of your screen, is just nothing but open land, and there is a ton of properties that just have storage sheds, um, and they're just open. And I would just do my projects out there and then haul them back and forth if I need to install them here. Um, but that's similar concept to exactly what you just said. I would also like lease out space in the yard for people to park their campers or park their boats or park whatever they need to park. Regarding the Mustang pickup, I'd heard something along those lines. I'd heard that very similar to the El Camino coming back, that Holden made something out of Australia that was basically that reintroduced GTO right before Pontiac stopped production in the US. That was essentially a an El Camino, but it was that GTO front end with the truck body. And so both Ford and GM were thinking about introducing, call it the El Camino and the El Mustangino, within a small window, but neither ended up ultimately coming to production. The closest thing was that Subaru version that ended up coming out. Yeah, exactly, Tony. So that's kind of what I want to do because I work on a ton of projects, but I only have a one-car garage in our house. Our house was built in the 60s, which just sucks. That it's a four-bedroom house, but one-car garage is just horrible. And so I don't have a project space, and I'm constantly doing stuff for like relevant DIY channel. I was always working on projects, and that's the concept of starting that channel is like if I'm already doing these, like I can show people how to do like everyday stuff that'll help them out. I just need more space. But without it costing me an arm and a leg to do it, I'm not doing it. So long story short, that's why I said if that channel ever takes off and produces enough income to justify it, then maybe. I would never buy a new vehicle for the price. Work on how long they've been around if you take care of it. 100% Johnny. I cannot tell you the electronic gremlins that go on in these. So the truck looking straight in the head, I love my GMC. That currently has no air conditioning, hasn't for about a year. It's on 2 different e-calls that we gotta get it in for. And it's all because it's like drive by wire instead of actual power steering. And so the electronic steering could go faulty and all this stuff. So I got to get it in. They try to outsmart themselves, is the way I look at it. Yeah, Tony. So our house was built in 64. So if you're looking at the house across the street, the house across the street has the two car, it's got three beds upstairs. The basement is that big window on the lower floor. It has a sub basement, yes, but it's just over the right side. That house is insanely small for what it looks like. The two bedrooms that aren't the master, I mean, are what most walk-in closets nowadays are. The master bedroom's like what would be considered a guest bedroom in today's standards. Our house has 3 bedrooms, 2 of which are actual bedrooms. The one that we call the office, but it's technically a bedroom, you could fit a bed and a single dresser in. I know, I'm talking about the house across the street has 3 bedrooms. Did you tell that puppy to go away? Ugh. Mommy, you haven't dropped a comment or nothing, my guy. Oh, you're on the floor too? You give me a hard time about being on the floor. Yeah, that guy was crazy walking this husky, and that husky's gonna get super wet. Jacob, how are you, sir? Oh, my niece. Appreciate you. How's your day been? And I don't mean this in any way disrespectful. Is Father's Day worldwide on the same day? Do you go to the beach with your dad then? And Tony, yes, it's I also enjoy the fact that our house has rooms. Mama doesn't like it. A lot of people don't. Meaning that like our first floor has a dining room that's walled in. It has a kitchen that's walled in. And then our call it our front room, our living room, whatever you want to call it. We only have one. We don't have a family room and a living room separate. Is walled in. I like rooms to be their own rooms, whereas most people nowadays like an open floor plan. Son has a question. I don't know if he can hear you, buddy. Are you getting up? I don't know that he can hear you. Are you getting up? Good Lord, bro. You got to come here and say that. I'm not repeating all that. Johnny, I completely agree with you. And basically, a shade tree mechanic can work on the one that costs 30K, and there's less moving parts. Whereas the one that costs between 60 and 100K, nobody can work on unless you're damn near NASA certified. Jacob wants to know if you did that. So the best example I can give you of that is Mama's car was ordered during COVID, and she was having a hissy fit because she needed her new car, quote unquote. We had enough cars because we had the van and truck. And so I waited it out, and it helped us as far as price and negotiation worked. But one of the reasons we waited so long was because of the chips. If you remember that microchip shortage that happened during COVID, we had to wait forever for the delivery of our vehicle. We ordered it. We were just waiting and waiting and waiting and wait. It took like 6 months for it to show up because of the microchip shortage. Have you ever thought about a room addition? Not here, Johnny. It's a great question. If anything, I thought about a garage addition, but the problem is with the easements to the side yard, meaning that if you look straight across, so if you're looking between the two houses across the street, and just so you know, Johnny, since you're newer and Jacob's here, I'll say Happy Father's Day. So this is me. Um, So if you're and I'm in my hallway right now, so I can look outside since I don't have a covered porch. If you're looking between the two houses across the street, there's about 10 feet between each house to the property line. The city code is 5 feet minimum for the easement. Our side yard has just enough that we could bump our garage out to be 1.5. The only other option is we could bulldoze the garage, put it in the back, but there's no way of getting a room addition without destroying our backyard. So the reason I give that as a reference, and I'll show you the backyard, is we could bulldoze the garage and put a standalone two-car garage in the backyard. We absolutely could do that. The problem with that is we have one of the most unique layouts in suburbia in that our backyard doesn't back to another house. It backs to clear. And I don't want to put a garage here, and I don't want to put a bump out to the house here. I like the fact that it's like an infinity backyard. So the only other addition option we have available to us is building adjacent to the second floor above the garage, which I don't want to do either. Because I looked into that and the cost is astronomical. Welcome in CBC. Oh, there's a bird. There's putting a pool in your yard. Jacob, I haven't, but son and mama have. Tony, is that the first time you've ever seen me? I'm super gray. I've been like top of hair gray. Whew. since my late 20s, early 30s. How to take care of a baby. Feed it, change it, sleep it. Babies are super simple. It's when they're not babies that it's a problem. I'll pin that for the time being. Yeah, and so that's the problem, Tony, as well, is the front of our house on the first floor is brick. So very similar to the house to the left across the street, same brick, same everything. So if we bump the garage, we'd have to reintroduce the brick to make the facade match. So exactly like the house across the street that's white as well. So the lower level is brick, blah 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 blah. And then the siding we have is not aluminum or vinyl. It's like a composite board. I can't even I don't know the official name of it, but weirdly it's more expensive than aluminum or especially vinyl because of its lack of popularity at this point. It's not because it's more not because it's better. I think it's better from an R value, yes, but because it's not produced as much anymore. And I also know the neighborhood we live in. And if anybody wants a little bit of dad advice on real estate, is you want to be right in the middle of your neighborhood. There's an old adage of you want the cheapest house in the nicest neighborhood. That's not necessarily true either. Um, you kind of want to be in the middle of the road. The problem is in our neighborhood, a great example is if you guys have ever gone with us on a dog walk, the majority of my neighborhood is ranches, with a few exceptions of the tri levels, like across the street, and almost all of them are 3 bedrooms. We are one of the rare exception to this 2 stories, and we are one of the only true 2 stories, which means we're one of the only 4 bedroom houses. If we start adding additions, we start pricing ourself out of the neighborhood and we'll never get a return on what we invest in, if that makes sense. And Jacob, regarding swimming pools, in the US, there's extremely stringent rules on needing fencing and warnings and whether it's in ground, above ground. The other problem we have is dead smack in the middle of our backyard. The infinite wisdom of the utility company ran the electric line smack dab in the middle of our backyard. Smack dab in the middle. So in ground is not an option. Otherwise, I have to pay for the rerunning of the entire electrical. And if it's above ground, that comes with its own maintenance and headaches, given that my backyard is not flat or level at all. It's on a slope because everything in our neighborhood is sloped to that lake that's directly across the street between the 2 houses. So if you're able to zoom in, and I'll zoom in a little bit for you, there's a lake right there between those 2 houses. And everything in the neighborhood is designed to flow water as nature intended to that lake. Yep. Tony, our so our utility box is smack dab in the middle of our patio on our back. So we have a concrete slab that goes 8 feet from the house, the entire length of the back of the house. And it's smack dab in the middle. So our electric meter is literally right there. And I've had the backyard marked because I planted trees. And there is the main electric line runs right in the middle of the yard. Oh yeah, there's 100% fish in there. So I'll pick you up for a second. So we live across from the lake. You see it? So it's not big enough to have motorized boats, but you can see if I can hold my hand steady. Let me put it on here. You can see people have like paddle boats and rowboats and stuff along there. And this gentleman that lives in this house right there. So if you look past our tree and hostas right there, that house, he lets us take his boat out anytime we'd like. So we can just go over there, knock, and be like, I'm not going to put his name on blast, but use Peter Smith. Okay. Give me a second. The problem is the phone was stuck to there. You see where Remus is? I'm literally like squatting in the front hallway. Tell son I am not mad, but which girl did he say that? He didn't actually say it. He asked if you would be mad if he did say it. Well, you see that tree right there? We donated that tree to the neighbor because I donated to Arbor Day and I got additional trees. And I asked that neighbor, it was actually a neighbor that lived there before them, if they would like a tree to plant in their yard. So I helped them plant them. So on occasion, it is a very neighborly neighborhood. On the whole, though, we're very just wave at each other neighbors. It's kind of weird. Jacob wants you to say it to the blonde. Don't do that. Okay, that's creepy. Send me a picture. Yeah, he said only if you send him a picture so he can show her what you look like. Picture that. Mama said no, that's creepy. She's talking in the background, but for some odd reason cannot join the conversation in the chat or live. My dog is under my feet. Nobody else cares to spend the Father's Day with me. I mean, Tony, before they went out to New York with the Yankees, well, set me up a spot on the table, baby. Uh, they were in first. I've been too engrossed in the World Cup to tell you what's happened. I know they lost the first game in the series. Other than that, I can't tell you what's happened since then. Which is actually a shock coming off their historic like 120 loss season. Nobody expected much of anything. And them being in first place has been a wild run. That is void. My truck's in the street because mama's car and my van is in the driveway. And again, pointing out the fact that we have a single car garage and a single lane driveway. Somebody's got to take the street spot. And it is the truck. I don't disagree. And the fact that the US was the first team to qualify for the knockout rounds and they're looking solid. I'm not saying that they're in a position to win it, but no. So it's a great question, Void. There are rules, and I'm very stringent about following those rules because as a walker of the neighborhood, you're not supposed to cover the sidewalks. So if you cover the sidewalks, you A, can get a ticket, and B, it's horribly inconvenient for those that are walking or riding their bike or using their scooter or anything else on the sidewalk. So I wouldn't do that. Jacob, I don't have 4 cars. I have more than 4 cars. Not all cars are at my property, but that doesn't mean I'm rich. Oh, Tony, yeah, the cops will give you a ticket in my city. Somebody's got to call on it, or the city inspector has to see it, but they have to call on it. And no, you will 100% get a ticket from the city inspector if you park in the grass. Not to mention, do you think I'm parking a car on my grass? I mean, come on, guy. That's my grass. Look at my lawn. You see no weeds? You see perfect mow lines? I mean, bro, who's gonna park in that? I mean, come on. You wanna see really good lines. Look at my backyard. Mama did a good job yesterday. I'm not gonna lie, she did the mowing. Look at those lines. Those are tight, bro. Look at them. Even got Remus and Son toys in the middle of there. I did do a pretty good job. Yeah. There's one of my compost buckets. There's one of my grills. There's another one of my grills. I mean, come on. He does mow. I'm not gonna lie. If we're using especially the manual mower. Oh, I can come to the table finally. I can finally sit down, guys. Jacob, Peter had sent me pictures of people parking in your neck of the woods, and we are way off. We are lying to the people. Alexa, how many days till Halloween? I think it's 134. 32 days on 32. Good Lord. 6. We gotta adjust. $1,000 Amazon gift card. Why don't I want to know how I can win $1,000, bro? Because you. I can throw this one now, right? This cap. Well, you use the bag for your schmutz, but yeah. I just threw that away. Oh, for what? Well, here, yeah, Jacob, like I said, Peter had showed me the videos of the crap that people do in Greece for parking. That is next level. Hey, you can't park like that. Like, what if I wanted to go somewhere? Is this garbage? No, baby, it goes with that. If we're schlocking it. Yeah. Oh, for the love of Jesus. Here. That went somewhere that way. Stop handing me stuff right now, please. Remus, come here. Okay. Beefy already asked me if I opened my Father's Day gift, so it's finally time to open. Ow! My Father's Day gifts. So let's start with this one. You guys want to see what I got for Father's Day? I haven't opened them yet. Give me at least one thumbs up. Where do you eat these? I mean, now that you opened them, sure. It's exactly what Peter said. He sent me pictures of it on the Discord. And I asked him, I said, what happens if somebody's got to move at like 2 a.m? He said, you just call the number. All right. I got Jacob saying one thumbs up. All right. So this one. Ah, I'm not going to open the card. The card is personal. So I'm going to keep the card separate. Watch. Watch. So I got a Modelo Gelato with lime and salt, a Modelo Gelato with lime and salt, and a Modelo Gelato with lime and salt. Who's that from? Graham. And she left a receipt in there just in case I didn't believe she bought it. So, and these are the 24-ounce cans. All right, next one. Can you get me a knife? It's. I thought it'd break, but it's not breaking. So the last one was from Grandma Harley. This one's from Aunt Beefy. They're wrapped in a napkin? Oh, it's a t-shirt.
Snickers coffee?
Okay. I got World's Best Dad. I got a flask. It wasn't wrapped in a napkin. I thought it was. I got Snickers coffee. And this appears to be a t-shirt. Maybe? So I got a bear shirt.
Snickers coffee must be fire.
It smells good.
Caramel peanuts nougat chocolate. Can't smell it.
No, keep the card separate. Plus, I got all the flowers that were outside. And believe it or not, I got butter and I got jalapeno raspberry jam. Those are stuff I picked out while I was out. Actually, no, I didn't. The restaurant gave me a bunch.
Oh. Ready?
Mama's messing with the dog with the cat toy.
Over here, George. Over here.
I'm saying the same thing, Jacob.
He's such a dork. He like is a freak with this stuff.
He's gonna chip a tooth, dude.
Oh, it's hilarious. All right, Remus, it's done. I had some fun.
What'd you get your dad, Jacob? Son got me some cords.
And some tools.
I haven't gotten them yet.
I'm not getting them in my car.
Uh, wait a second. Who is that? Is that Foxy? Did you change your name to Mahimp? Mahimp? See, people know what they're doing. Getting me beer. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Since nobody's around, it's just us. Mama left, everyone left. I'd rather have the what goes into the flask than the flask. Does that make sense? Just saying.
Hey, bud.
Yes, but Jacob, son got me some cords. Not kidding you. He got me like a thank you, Mama Bear. How are you today? Oh, look, she did all the fancy wrapping.
There was some in the bag.
What the hell is that, bro?
Hey, Mama Bear.
So it's still got the Menards bag for the wrapping. So these are, and I picked them out, so I'm not faulting the cheap nature of the tools. If you've ever cleaned gutters and you've gone up there, I take a blower with me a lot of times from the ladder, and I wanted a handheld blower. And so I got a cheapy one. And then if you guys have ever done the lives on the front yard, I wanted this for that. So it's a little cheapy 18 volt from McNard's cordless fan that I can put out there with us. So that's what I wanted. A receipt and a rebate, right?
Dorkless fan. What does that mean?
I have no idea. Oh, it includes one battery pack. My weirdos or things included two.
Mhm.
Only is this one included? One. Okay, I got four total now.
That one was not the one I was going to get you. Don't put it because I want her to lay there.
Favorite Greek team signed by his favorite player. Who's his favorite team and his favorite player? Jacob. What'd you give him to eat?
I don't know, pivotal.
Ugh.
Or a pork roll or something.
Cowboys jersey and a few golf tees. Tony, the Cowboys jersey, was it of a player or was it just a general Cowboys jersey? I have a pinned retracted message. I didn't even notice that till right now.
Yeah, it was CBC.
I know, I didn't know you retracted it.
He didn't. Her sister did.
Oh. Welcome in, Yanzi. How are you today? We're in California. Northern or southern? California is a big place. That's why I asked. Staubach, that makes sense. I figured it'd be a classic. I didn't think you were getting like a Dak Prescott or a what's the receiver? I'm struggling with the name of the receiver. I could even see like Aikman. At this point, Aikman's classic. Oh. What? It's not Micah Parsons. That was the guy that was traded to the Packers. Who the hell is that?
Tony enjoyed.
CeeDee Lamb. Thank you.
Dad's brain was working. Thanks.
Ugh. Is he actually Greek born, Jacob? Or does he just play for the team? And is it your local club? Got the camo deck last year. How many if he's into the jerseys, does he have a Romo jersey too? I'm actually a fan of Romo. He's a local kid.
Really?
Yeah, he went to Eastern Illinois. Oh, I think he was born in like southern Wisconsin, but he went to Eastern Illinois. Oh, good lord. You know what it's from, right?
Mm-mm. Oh,
Exactly, Tony. Yeah, he went to Eastern, which of all the directional schools in Illinois, it's the least like considered or popular. Like Northern, Western, and Southern are all basically known commodities. People don't even know Eastern Illinois exists. So I'm a Romo fan. I know there's different opinions on a lot of different people, but I'm with you on that. Oh, they're fucking terrible.
mm-hmm.
They're like soft and mushy. I'm not wasting the calories on that.
Oh, the edamame was garbage. I didn't know that.
The what?
The edamame.
Yeah, he decided he didn't want to eat it. Oh. Tony, is your dad by you? Because I know you told me this before, how you became Cowboys fans, but is he local to you or no? This smells really good.
Is that a burger?
It's red jalapeno garlic.
With what?
Red jalapeno garlic.
Which that your sister gave you that was old?
She just didn't like this. This wasn't old. She just didn't like it.
Oh.
Some of it was old, but some of them was just not her favorite. Tennessee.
Tennessee. Tennessee.
I'm fascinated with how people, how can I say this without sounding like an ass, get removed from each other. So how do you end up in Baltimore and your dad ends up in Tennessee? Because the best example I can give you is not that I'm looking to move anywhere at any point, but I could see myself if I wasn't living here, living much more up north. So 6 hours away, but just north of here. And mom always says, I'm not against that,
Not until my mom dies.
but not until
And
just in case. Not until
our parents die.
yeah, the parents or the generation above us leaves because they're not leaving this area. So not that I'm looking to leave. The only person I've known that's done it that I had like let's call it intimate details on is mama's sister, and I know the reason and rationale behind that. It's because her sister decided to follow her husband, and her husband followed his family down there. So there was still a following of the family, if that makes sense. So if you don't feel like answering it, Tony, by all means, table it. I understand, but I'm just fascinated by that. Mama Bear, you're still here. Feel free to talk. Join us.
So you stayed where you grew up at.
30 minutes to reach the closest human, Jacob. Jacob's speaking in Greek terms. So 30 minutes to reach a human for him is like a foreign concept. For us, there's a lot of people that live 45 minutes from us that have to drive
Yeah.
30 minutes to reach a human. That's not far. For us, the barometer, Jacob, and I'm not lying. So this is just because of land mass size and lack of population. For us to feel like a solitude, we usually jokingly say if you have to drive an hour or more to go to the grocery store, if that makes sense.
There are a lot of places around here like that
Oh, 100%.
where you got to drive far. Like, look at where Mama Bear lives. I'm sure Mama Bear lives. It's not as populated.
I know you bounced around, so that's what piqued my curiosity, Tony. Like I said, there's no right or wrong answer to this, so please don't think that this is purely from a funny and insightful fascination point. I'm not writing any notes down or anything like that.
That's funny, man.
Studying for that test.
I mean, I got to the brick once in a while.
And Cleveland, that was the worst. I've never met anybody that's ever lived in Ohio, been from Ohio, that wasn't like, Ohio sucks. Like everyone ever. I think you grow up with it in your veins if you're from there, but at the same time, you're like, ugh. So, Tony, where's your favorite place been so far? Oh, I've been there several times to Columbus. I've been to Cincinnati. You can call it Cincinnati if you want. I've it is. It really truly is. So you like Florida, really? Okay. So the funny thing I can tell you is Mama hasn't ventured out far. I'll say that. But the big cities, whether they be big, or whether they be people may not recognize them as big, but nationally they're still big. Like a great example is Rockford's basically the size of Columbus. Nobody realizes it, but it is. And so everywhere you traveled, you're like, this place is a dump. But you go to Chicago and you're like, oh my God, this place is beautiful. It's clean. It's well kept. It's architecture. You go to Milwaukee and you're like, ugh, ew, brother, ew.
Uh-huh.
It's we're spoiled. That's our idea of what a major city should and is, with parks from lake shore to lake shore and just
It's
beautiful
like through
architecture.
Madison too. And
Yeah,
it's
Madison was ew, brother, ew. It's beat up, run down. Oh, I like Milwaukee, Tony. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But there's a difference when you live where we live. It's just like anywhere else. That's what your barometer comes for. And so you go to like St. Louis or you go to Indianapolis or you go to Des Moines. And you're like, this is a major city. So that's what I'm saying. And that is not a pro Chicago thing because again, we're damn near, depending on traffic, just as close to Madison or Milwaukee as we are Chicago. Yeah. Besides the Capitol in Madison, Tony, Madison is, and that is the weirdest college campus ever. Like the football fields, what do they call that? God, this guy, Camp Randall. The bleachers for Camp Randall have been implanted into the original Camp Randall. They're floating over the top of the basketball stadium to make the football stadium big enough to hold the number of people it needs. So it is it is just the weirdest place ever. Oh, Tony said he doesn't like Wisconsin at all.
Wow, we love Wisconsin.
I love Wisconsin. Wisconsin's Illinois' backyard, meaning that's where you go to play.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, dude, the Dells is one of my favorite and happiest places on the planet. I go to Dells and I'm like, I literally look like Jack Skellington. I'm like, where do we start? I love the Dells. And Madison, I'm kind of the same way too, but it's like real chili brewery, real chili brewery, real chili brewery.
That's
It's or sorry, Milwaukee.
Wait, you just said I like Milwaukee. I don't like Wisconsin. None of it.
It's an enigma wrapped in a riddle right there.
That's what you guys say about West Virginia.
Yeah, but West Virginians have a name for you guys like Wisconsinites have for us. They call us fibs.
They don't like us.
You can probably figure out what that acronym means. But that's what we're called in Wisconsin. We're called fibs.
Where's Tony from? Massachusetts.
I think Maryland.
Oh, Jersey. Jersey?
Maryland.
Maryland. Oh yeah.
That's why we talk about pit beef and
Yeah.
he's got snake heads or whatever the hell them critters are that got a bounty on them. Is that what they're called? Snakeheads?
Oh. But yes, I remember.
Tony, since it's just a few of us here, maybe Jacob's lingering, can I ask you a serious question between me and you as friends? And I won't ask it if you don't give me a thumbs up or a yes or something along those lines.
Jacob's like, yeah.
Jacob, I got you, bro. Did you ever look into my problem that we discussed the other night? And not to say that it was homework that I expected an answer on. I'm just wondering, purely just wondering if you had any thoughts or insights. If you looked at the series of the 5 channels and uh, Tony, you've met me. I don't ask weird questions. Mama has brought up something that I didn't take note of at first. And so I'm not putting Mama on blast, but it has made me realize. So a lot of times we'll be in a conversation like we are right now. And then all of a sudden Tony's gone. And Mama has noted that she thinks that Tony, i.e. you, prefer it when there's fewer people in the chat. And if there's more people in the chat, that's when all of a sudden we don't see additional comments from you. And I don't know if you leave or not because I don't get a hey, I'm taking off or something like that. So just that's literally what I'm confirming. Do you like it when it's a smaller, tighter conversation like we've had tonight? Is there something to that? Because Bod, the same thing. I had the conversation with Bod the other. I'm like, dude, you got to give me a sign. I continue to talk to you constantly, and you never give me like Matt gave me the broken heart. Like you got to give me something because you dip, and then for like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes before I give up, I'm like, I guess he's gone. Okay, Jacob, I'm good with that because again, I make stuff that I feel is worth making and that I enjoy making, and so if nobody finds value in it, I can sleep at night. So I appreciate you taking a look though. From me to you, thank you. But I took your advice with the like seeking automated assistance on helping it and I didn't see any impact good, bad or indifferent. So I think I'm going to go back to the organic way. Does that make sense? Because I'd rather own every step of the process. Because I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for anything. I just want to make what I like to make. Because if my heart ain't in it, I ain't gonna want to do it. Either Tony's thinking long and hard on this question or I scared him off. Buddy, I think at the front is that charger and cable. Can you go grab it for me, please? Okay, Tony. That makes total sense. That happens to go for a lot too, and believe me, it happens to me when I'm on T-Mobile 5G. A great example is last Monday night. I was in the middle of walking. No, it wasn't Monday. It was Thursday. Uh, I think it's inside the house, somewhere in that vicinity, if I'm not mistaken. I was walking a trail with Remus, and it just cut out, disappeared. Like I could not get signal to save my life, and people were worried that something happened to me. Like we got taken, and so I completely get that. I'm not seeing it. I might just be missing points. It might be, or maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe it's in the living room. You just gotta look for it. That's what I'm asking you. I will tell you, don't get mama started. We made the switch from Verizon to T-Mobile. On the whole, the 5G net is significant. Oh, it's right here, buddy. But can you grab your phone from the front? The 5G network is actually more stable, but man, when it's not on, it is horrible. And the calling is what you would think with cell service is like number one. The calling quality is just dog water on T-Mobile.
I don't messages for hours. Eat it. It's terrible.
Yeah, well, we left Verizon a hot minute ago, only because they were pissing us off and not giving us phones, and we've been with them for a million years.
Since the like forever.
Well, I was with them since they were Meritech.
Well, me too. I used to work for them.
You miss OG Sprint. I could see Tony having the boop boop
The next
boop
talk to
boop.
talk or whatever.
Yeah, like I could see him being like somebody calling in like, "Hey Tony, should this be 15-pound pressure grout or should it be 25?" And then Tony be like, "Boop! I already fucking told you." He said, "Oh, you bet I had the chirp." I had a couple buddies. One of them worked HVAC, and they would literally boop people at any moment, at any time. We could be anywhere, complete silence, and it'd be boop boop.
Oh, great.
And I was completely making up bricklaying stuff and terminology. I have no idea what that.
I have no idea what I just said.
So Tony's like, "What the hell is he talking about?" No idea what I was talking about.
Mm,
Baby, no.
it's so good. Mm.
He said, "So, Mama's housing some chicken salad from the Whole Foods. You ever go to the Whole
So
Foods?
good. I'd never been there before. It's the first time I went. It's got pecans in it. It's so good.
I just know there's different grouts. That's all I know. I ain't got much beyond that. I tiled my bathroom with grandpa. Um, and that's about my grout experience.
He's not a Tyler. He's a bricklayer.
I understand.
I don't
But
think it's called grout. Is it called grout in bricklaying?
well, he probably has that
Mortar.
hydrophobic sand or whatever that they put between the bricks. That what's the guy that's always on This Old House is talking about? The guy that does the chimneys, but he also
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what his name is.
I don't like stuff in my chicken salad. Okay, hold on. If you don't have stuff in your chicken salad, what is in your chicken salad? By definition, salad is stuff.
This has grapes, pecans, celery, chicken, and that's it. Mayonnaise and probably salt and pepper.
My problem is the mayonnaise. It's so mayonnaisey. Yes, it is. It clings to the palate. I'm going with straight bread and butter.
I will tell you this little container.
Mortar. God
I told you
dang
it
it.
was mortar.
Okay.
This little bucket of chicken salad,
How much was that?
$10.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I only wanted it half.
$10 over or $10 like
Under
9.12?
24. 9.24.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's chicken, grapes, and mayonnaise. There's nothing else going on in there.
Onion and chicken.
You don't no celery, no seasonings, no. All right, I might have to make my chicken salad
Yeah.
for the DIY channel.
Cooking challenge, I mean.
My or yeah, not the DIY channel, the cook and eat it
Yeah,
channel.
I'd make some really good chicken salad.
My chicken salad's about.
I'll
we-
eat craisins and
I use raisins typically, not craisins.
nuts.
I typically put my nuts in, but I typically put cashews in.
Really?
Whoa. I always put apples in. Apples and chicken belong together.
I'm pretty picky and I like it.
Oh, my chicken salad?
Mm-hmm.
Would you choose mine over this?
It's very similar.
That's too chunky, too.
It's hard to stand the bread.
Yeah. Literally, you've eaten almost the entire pint in like 3 bites, dude.
Now I'm gonna eat my raspberry thing.
Why aren't you putting nuts in, guy? Yeah. This little sumbitch, which wasn't even filled. Wasn't even filled. It's $13.79 a pound.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be her lunch tomorrow.
It was expensive.
And then originally she was going to get like $8 bread. And I was like, no, they have crostinis.
Yeah, their bread was like $8. Like what?
Appreciate you, William. I said, they got crostinis over there. And she's like, they got what? And she goes over there and she finds crostinis, which is just basically the same exact bread she was going to buy, made into slices. And it was $2.99. Dak and Villa Park. What is that smell?
In Villa Park.
What is that smell?
Could be him.
Because nuts don't go in chicken salad.
It's a ripoff and it's delicious.
Now she's eating some sort of raspberry concoction she got there.
I got 2 things. I got this thing. Try this. You try that. That's pretty good.
Bro, you gotta stop eating.
Just bite it. Bite
Oh,
it.
it doesn't break off like the raspberry one does.
Come here, come here.
I hate chocolate. The raspberry one's much better.
Oh, the raspberry one's so good. Want a bite of it?
I've never heard of Dak. Now, believe it or not, yeah, save me a bite. If you're gonna eat the whole damn thing, save me a bite. Why don't you save that for breakfast?
No.
Bro, stop eating.
Uh-uh.
Good Lord.
What is Dak chicken?
I said you're the Villa Park person. Mama came from the Villa Parks.
I did. I was born there. Well, I wasn't born there. But
Was it Lombard?
Elmhurst. I was born at Elmhurst.
Yeah, but where's the house that you came home to for the first? Okay, that's weird. When you say I was born, you don't reference the hospital. You reference the house that you came home to. So Tony, that's the chocolate one. That's the raspberry one. I'm not gonna lie, this raspberry one is
It's next level.
It's
good.
it is. I don't even like sweets.
These little squares were $2.75.
Okay, that's doable.
And then I got a cookie, which they didn't charge me for.
Bro, don't put yourself on blast. Can you stop eating?
Hey, bud, come here. This raspberry one is good.
The raspberry one is next level. It really is.
Like, we're gonna have to go there again.
The chocolate one, I don't
What
like.
now?
No. I want it away from you though, because you have no self-control.
No. Let's take a bite of this one.
Yeah, I'm not a donut guy, Tony.
This is good.
Bro, Stop. Bud, your mom called you. Come here. So this is what I got at the farmer's market. Not at the Whole Foods, at the farmer's market.
Whole Foods is like a game changer. We gotta go there. It's expensive, but it's worth it. See, the thing is, Tony,
Here we go.
I have pre-diabetes, and I haven't had sugar in a long time like this.
She wants you to eat this cookie before she eats it all.
I got it from you.
Take it away from her before she eats it.
You like it? I had other ones right there that are soft. No, give me that.
No, get out of here. Go.
It's so good. So yummy.
You just told everyone you're pre-diabetic. I have to help you help yourself, bro.
You just took my food away from me. My God. Oh my gosh, these stupid cans. Put those away.
No, I want it outside.
For what?
I want to fill it with grass seed so I can just sprinkle it as I walk along. Let's look at the holes. So I want to go in the grass seed bag, take a giant scooper of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's a good idea, right? It's like the perfect size bottle just to have in your pocket as you're walking along in the backyard. And
Do you want to watch a movie or something?
like Blair Witch Project.
I just want to watch that.
I'm so scared.
Hey, Bud, your dad wants to watch the Blair Witch Project tonight.
Oh, soul of minimum wage. Everyone's been asking about you lately, or at least one of your personalities. How are you? And we're doing very well.
Oh, we miss you. I just said to Dad, I miss Funny. Where is he?
This isn't funny.
Oh, I miss Soul of Minimum Wage. Where is he? We are good. How are you? Will you ever be able to come out of the book that you're in? What kind of exam are you taking that's taking a whole month to study for?
Yeah, I don't have that problem, Tony. I gotta watch my fat.
Teabag Jim.
That didn't the translation didn't fuck that up. Sorry, didn't screw that up. Because on my side, that's why I lost my crap.
Big Jim had what the?
That's why I lost my
Is that what it
crap.
says to you?
Yes, I thought it translated to that. That's why I was like, oh my god. Ah. Oh. Well, soul of minimum wage. Not that I believe you're anybody else, but your studies are important. Just do me a favor and do what you did tonight and let us know you're okay, because we're still on the look for Matt, and it scares us, especially after you gave us the stories of stuff being revoked and not necessarily like extended. I don't want to get into the details and the minutia of that, but it freaks us out. So I appreciate you stopping in, and thank you very much for for saying, and I hope you guys, you and the Mrs. Soul of Minimum Wage are doing extremely well. Well, that's not M.
Oh, sorry.
It's Mrs. Soul of a Minimum Wage. Thank you, Shannon.
Advanced AI auditor. Is that like your new job?
So, Tony, I have no idea. So I've gotten jalapeno jam tons of times. And it's not hot. It's a little spicy but sweet. I've never had red raspberry jalapeno jam, so I found it intriguing.
Mushroom ketchup? That sounds disgusting. Good.
He literally said it's delicious.
That sounds disgusting.
Oh, bacon jam is next level. The problem is depending on who makes it, because sometimes bacon jam can be made with bacon that hasn't been rendered far enough. Speaking of which, Bud, we got bacon.
So we just did a crossword the other day and it just wasn't the same and it was very hard.
Yeah, go for Bod. Mom and I took longer than expected. I got bacon.
It was hard.
Welcome. I forgot I had beef.
I thought you just got promoted.
Tony, I'm like a hobbit when it comes to mushrooms, so I'm intrigued. Well, there you go. Soul minimum wage. Red raspberries, jalapeno peppers, water, pectin, citric acid. No added sugar. It's made by the Amish, which is funny because you have to refrigerate after it's open. And do the Amish have refrigerators?
I don't know. Probably not.
I'm just going on record. That seems counterintuitive.
That butter's probably next level though.
What the hell do they do after they open this jar?
Put it in some ice.
Hezekiah, what do we do with the jam? I don't know, Ezekiel. We have to eat it all tonight. So minimum wage. This is an awful lot of detail for somebody we just met for the first time ever.
So you like do you like AI? Is it gonna take over the world? Already has, kind of. Everything.
Stale when you got wind.
Yeah.
That's kind of my mantra when I'm looking for a bathroom when I got the gas.
It probably doesn't have high fructose corn syrup. You're right.
Bud, do you want some bacon? Who the hell doesn't want bacon? Want some bacon?
No.
You can have as much bacon as you want.
No, I don't want bacon. You shouldn't be eating bacon either.
You're gonna be eating sugar unless you eat sugar.
Okay, well then let me take that away from you like you took my sugar.
I'm not letting you take this away from me because you know who's getting this? Because I have willpower.
The dog.
Yeah. Dog is getting a whole piece of bacon. 'Cause that's the kind of guy I am. You gotta make it like it's magic on a steak. It already has. Folks never watched Terminator, I guess. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a big Terminator fan.
Ah, yeah, I don't think AI is perfect. And what I do, they're starting to use a lot of AI, and I don't think it's I don't nothing can replace a human.
Oh, sure it can. I've met some very replaceable humans.
Go, Nammy, say hi to Soul. You know.
You know who Soul is.
Liz.
Tony, you're
I
telling
wanted
me.
sugar, Tony, and he took that away
Bro,
from me.
you had an entire whatever the hell raspberry thing that was. Then you had chocolate chip cookie. Then you had chocolate chip like crumble abomination. I had one piece of frickin' bacon. Thank you, Karen.
Finny. Hi, Finny. That's Shannon's getaway. She
She
said, "Look,
removed it.
Finny."
Oh, I never outed you. I kept it too. It's soul of a minimum wage. It's the first time we were meeting you. I was intrigued about learning about your AI
It's a
stories.
good one, though.
Didn't know about your who or who isn't your Mrs. You may or may not be female. I don't know. You are correct, Soul. I can't tell you how many times Son's made that mistake on the DIY channel when people were new and decided to like, hey, I'll go for the morning ride with Son. He called Chunky a girl. He called Gopher a man. He called like literally he's like batting 1,000% on getting it wrong.
How was your? Didn't you have a barbecue today, Shannon? How was that? I remember you saying something. It's like downright cold outside right now.
Whatever tingles your dingle. What's a dingle? I need more explanation than this.
Oh, it was yesterday. Well, hopefully,
Oh,
it's so cold here, Shannon.
oh,
It's literally like 60 degrees. It's
good Lord.
58 degrees.
Yeah, but people in Minnesota call a cookout barbecue when it's not barbecue. If you're grilling, it's a cookout. If you're cooking low and slow, it's a barbecue.
I mean, if that's what he wanted to do, did your kids come over at all?
Oh no, Tony, it's not crazy. It's awesome.
No.
That's why I wished I had a front porch. I'd be sitting out there with you guys.
I'd be in my winter jacket.
I'd be dangling my dingle out of my shorts, enjoying it right now. I think that's what a dingle means. I mean, I think it means your fingers. Is that what it means? I can't. You can't give me enough cold. That's why I was sitting in the hallway with the screen door open, just blasting the wind on me.
Yeah, it's cold.
Well, yeah. Where else do you put your fingers when your hands are in your pockets, weirdo? Sometimes you put them in your pockets.
We can cook anything.
Nobody's told me what a dingle is yet. There's not a phone.
I don't know. You have to make sure you text my mother back. This dog is so funny.
Bro, stop messing with them.
Anyway, I gotta go. Miss you all. We'll work on crosswords and all the other stuff once my John is. Well, you guys have fun if I don't meet before that. Happy 4th of July. See ya, funny.
Appreciate you, funny or soul. Tell me that doesn't look like the turtle's dingle.
Why can't you wait for the 4th? Rivers, you're so funny.
Tony, I know it's a tail, but when you're coming around the corner to come to your parking spot and you see that, you're like, what the hell? Oh, like your first reaction is not like, oh, that's a tail. Okay, fine. You guys are all better than me. I thought that turtle was very excited that he was able to breathe above the water. That's all I can say.
Did you see him?
Yes, baby. It's not-
He was
Mom was screwing with the dog with the cat toy.
over here. Over here. He is a spaz. He's like shaking.
Dude, you're gonna make him get more gray hairs. Stop it.
Okay. Ah, you're going on vacation. Taffy. I like banana taffy. Is that gross?
A new truck. Didn't was it China that just got the new car? And now you're getting a new truck? Tell me those aren't the eyes of a turtle that's exposing his dingle.
This is a family channel.
That's a creepy ass turtle. Look at him.
He looks surprised.
He knows what he's doing.
He does look surprised.
He's looking at you above the water, daring you to look below the water because he knows what he's hanging out. Oh!
There's no buffets?
Yeah, you're gonna make the rules because it's your channel.
What's wrong?
A new tundra.
I've never been to Vegas. What's wrong?
I spent like 20 minutes making a bulletin board and I just deleted it.
Well, that was not smart.
Hash brown first world problems. What's up, bro?
Bumps.
What?
Got like bumps.
That's from putting my.
Like,
This one's worse because this is the one I usually.
oh, and like pulls.
Yeah. Now they're talking about Vegas. You're out of our depth because neither of us has ever been to Vegas.
Vegas.
I can tell you right now, and this is nothing against your trip, Shannon.
She doesn't like it, she said.
I know. But if I never make it to Vegas before I pass, I'll be okay with it.
What about Disney?
I've already been there, dickhead.
No, not to go and like To go, actually go. You've never been to Disney.
No, I'd still be okay.
Mm.
I mean, I'd be okay going, or I'd be okay not going.
See, I don't drink at all, so it's not fun to go to places like that with me.
They had a place that used to have foot-long dingles for 99 cents. Was it called Costco?
It is utterly ridiculous, but we're gonna go and we're gonna do it.
I'm gonna go one time. One time.
Erin and Heather go all the time now. They like literally twice a year.
That must be nice.
I don't know how.
That's why the renovations aren't paid for. Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know if any. Okay. Hash brown life choices. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Life choices.
I've never been to Disney. We were gonna go and we were starting to kind of plan it a little bit, and then COVID hit. So we just
Yeah, I had a
Stop.
freaking like planner.
yeah.
I had
It
like
was already like I was gonna get the Disney card, I was gonna do all the stuff, and
Tony. I don't disagree with you on that either.
I would want to go to Universal too, I think.
I want to go to land.
I don't want to go to I want to go to Disney World.
I can't stand Florida. I literally, to the cackles of my being, cannot stand Florida.
Universal would be fun too.
Yeah, I have no want or desire to see SeaWorld. I want to go to Dollywood. I want to go to Hershey.
Dolly would be fun too. I think we could do Dollywood before we even.
And I also want to do like the Legoland, not the one that's like in shop, or like the theme park Legoland. They have like roller coasters, like the whole thing.
Is it like a bumpy roller coaster because it's bricks?
Bro, pull it up.
The crowd in LA is so much worse than in Florida.
I like California so much better than I like Florida. From weather to just everything.
What's in Hershey? Like I know. I mean, what is it? What is it? I would
It's a,
even like to go to Cedar Point. I think
it's
that
a
would be.
giant park at Hershey.
Speaking of, we need to get our butts.
I got it, bro.
Maybe we should go to one of those places.
Dollywood got bought out. I didn't know that. If we go to Pennsylvania, we can probably get more jam. That's what I'm telling Mama. It's literally the factory.
How far is Pennsylvania from here?
It depends what part of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is like
Pennsylvania.
Like our state is a big state. Our state goes. You don't realize our state touches like 5 states north to south.
$10 hours and 50 minutes. Holy schnitt, that's a long ride.
It's not long at all, guys.
We could take the metro, or not the metro, the Amtrak.
That's a way to really fly.
And then rent a car. Yeah, that's a long ride. I didn't know it was so far away. How far is Dollywood from here? Where is Dollywood?
In the Smoky Mountains.
How far is Dollywood from me? That's shorter.
Oh yeah,
That's shorter than to go to Pennsylvania.
it's in freaking Tennessee, dude.
Not much shorter. Ooh. Tickets are expensive. $100.
$100. Disney's up to like 200 plus a day.
12 to 15 per meal. That's not bad. Time saver passes range from 80 to 139.
I'm 11-ish from Dollywood. Where's the Smoky Mountain? Tennessee. It's all around like Tennessee, Kentucky, that area. But I just want to go there for the scenery aspect. I could take or leave the theme park at this point. I'm a water park guy through and through.
We should go.
See, Tony echoed my sentiments on Tennessee, Kentucky. I literally,
It's
I am 100% like a water park guy. See, that's what I'm
yeah,
talking about.
it's like probably like a 16-hour drive for you, Shannon.
So, Tony, I'd rather go to a place that if I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do any more roller coasters, at least I'm in the Smoky Mountains. If I'm in Florida, I'm in Florida.
I don't know. The weather in Florida is kind of hot. I'd probably want to go in the winter.
It's also Florida.
Oh my gosh.
I know Tony said he really likes St. Augustine, but
I could see my great niece.
Florida's ugh.
I'm pre-diabetic, Tony. I can't eat it.
And I don't eat chocolate.
I imagine Hershey's probably pretty close to you.
He said 4 hours.
Oh, 4 hours.
But I still want to see it just for the history of Hershey and everything else.
I love Hershey chocolate. It's so good.
A 10-pound Hershey bar.
I would eat. We have like a 5-pound Snickers bar that we've had for a couple years. They're probably no good anymore. Hi.
He said, sorry, forgot about that. So when I went to Disney 2 years ago for work, we were at they call it the Swan and Dolphin, but the weird part is on the roof of the dolphin is like a goldfish that broke its neck. So I refer to it as the swan and goldfish. And everyone at work was cracking up.
Patty.
And so it's become the nickname around our office. But it's on campus. So you're on like the lagoon, you can take the Disney ferries, you can do the whole nine. We had one event inside the park and it was at a restaurant. We weren't allowed to do squat besides go to our event. And when I realized how big the parks are,
He was rethinking it.
that's why I said originally when we were planning this, I was like, okay, we can do it this way, and we can save here, and we can. That's why I said if we ever do Disney, we are doing it full out, one time,
It's going to be a 15.
all in. I am not screwing around. It took us 2 miles just to get to the damn restaurant. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I as a guy that grew up with Six Flags in Santa's Village, I had no idea. And that was just Epcot. It wasn't any of the other parks. I'm like, there's no way in hell I am not doing this without like passing this and surpassing that. And I don't mind the smell of chocolate, Tony. I just don't like the taste of chocolate. Yeah, we have a Six Flags that's like, it takes longer to get into the parking lot than it does to drive there from our house. So Six Flags Great America, you can get to in a hot second from our house. but the traffic jam getting into the parking lot takes more time than it does to drive there. Yeah, see, we can get there in the same amount of time. It's just I can't even explain. Ours is so packed, and it's always touted as the busiest in their flagship because it's smack dab between Chicago and Milwaukee. It's like right in between. It is so packed. It, I can't even explain it. Like the last time we went there for Fright Fest, I literally said we are never coming to this place again because we spent 2.5 hours just getting through the parking line to park. I said I can't do this. It's not worth it. There's only so many minutes I'm allotted on this planet, and I'm not spending it sitting here waiting to park.
Let's see how this works because it's not. Where'd that knife
There's a butter knife here. Welcome in Vietnam. You keep changing your at name. I knew what you were before you even had to say it.
I don't think this is.
There's- no, give me the instructions, bro.
It's gonna. It says there's a film on here, but I don't feel a film.
That is not what it's for.
I don't know what it's for. This one doesn't have one.
It doesn't have one what?
Oh wait, yes, it does. They both have one. What is it for?
I assume it's to give it rigidity.
How do you open this?
Before you break it, give it.
Oh, there's an on-off switch. That's why. Twist the solar panel off the top of the product. Oh, I see. Maybe not.
So Tony, when did it get bought out? I mean that seriously. I thought Dolly still owned it. I thought it was like still run as a family centric, like cleanest park in America, all that stuff.
Ah,
Aviation, relax. I'm trying to help Mama build this like globy thing. Give me a second.
So I'm assuming this.
The little doohickey goes in there somehow to give it rigidity.
Goes like. Well, no wonder why the outside one's not working.
There's not a ton of mods in here. There's literally it's Tony and it used to be Shannon, but Shannon had to dip for a second. In Vietnam, you don't have to yell at anybody. We're all polite to each other in the community.
How does this go back on?
So Cedar Fair owns Dollywood, or at least a controlling stake in it? I don't like that.
How do you get this back on?
Baby, give it to me before you break it. And talk to the chat because
Hold on. You gotta
people are getting. I got it, bro.
keep that thing in there. Keep.
I know. I'm looking for tabs. The tabs are
I
here.
gotta get the one. Oh, it's fun. Now I gotta go get the one outside. See.
Well, is it supposed to go into something in the bottom? A
Yeah,
corresponding hidey hole?
yeah, there's two things in the bottom that it should have gone into, but I think you moved it.
Baby, take it easy.
Hmm. We got about 40% of the market ATM, something like that.
No Cedar Point, but Dollywood again makes me
The Cedar Point owns Noah's Ark.
mad. No. Noah's Ark is still independent. If anybody's gonna buy Noah's Ark, believe me, it's gonna be that clown that owns. Where does it go into here?
There's dots. There's holes down there.
Baby, there's like 7
Yeah,
holes.
just put it in two of them.
Oh, that is so inappropriate.
And then keep the.
There. Now it's in 2 of them. Good lord. Yeah, the guy that owns what the hell is the one Mount Olympus? If anybody's gonna buy Noah's Ark, it's gonna be that clown. The guy that lives on his own island. Yeah, but Tony, going back to that Six Flags merger, it wasn't a Six Flags came out on top of that thing. Six Flags had been bankrupt a couple of years before and was on the verge of bankruptcy again. And then
There is not a
wow. Mama, you okay?
You have food. You have food. Right there. There. Oh,
Who owns Busch Gardens at this point? Yeah, Six Flags was like literally on the verge of collapse.
Go.
And I don't know how they conned Cedar Point into a quote unquote merger is beyond me. I went to Busch Gardens one time when I was a kid, and I have not been back since. And I only went there because it was on like a trek for like I want to say it was for a football national championship. You ever heard of Busch Gardens?
I've heard of it. I don't know where it is.
So like their concept is like it's a zoo.
Yeah.
Theme park is built into the zoo, so you can ride roller coasters and go over like lions and tigers and zebras and bears. Oh my! And it was different, but I'd never been, and I don't know where they're even located at this point.
Where was it?
The one we went to, I want to say was in Florida, because most of the time, by the time you got to national championships for football,
You're tired.
what?
Good.
It's the winter
Yeah.
here, so you have to go somewhere south.
Yeah.
And I want to say that that was, and so the one time we went in 8th grade, remember, and I chose not to go. They piggyback going to Universal, but I chose to stay here because it was that year I knew that we had a chance of winning like conference. And so I was going to miss 2 basketball games if I went. And I said, no, I don't want to go. So I chose to stay here and play. Tampa. See, it is in Tampa. So yeah, that's where we were. Williamsburg, Virginia. That's that place with the historic Civil War situation, right?
Williamsburg, I thought was in like North or South Carolina. The one my mom talks about all the time. I got that in
Always.
went to Williamsburg. Wow. I'm tired.
I poop too much. And I get tired.
No, don't throw it away.
Why?
Put the other pieces in.
I think we scared Vietnam away.
Mickey's licorice. Come here, sweet girl. Dad needs some of these so you can lay on your couch. Come here. Come here. Come here. Mickey's.
Yeah, Grandma Annie went there on a trip down to Jacksonville. And oh my gosh, she will not stop talking about it.
She went years and years and years ago, and
Like literally,
apparently like
she will not stop talking about it. Not anything about it. She just likes to let everyone know she's been there. She doesn't say anything about it. She doesn't like declare like it was a moving experience. It's just I've been there. So, bro,
someone's tired. Oh, don't! I'm holding licorice. I'm holding licorice. Yeah. Smell like grandma's notes.
Remus is at the front door.
Oh, well. I like it. A flintlock. What's a flintlock? Sounds like something you start a fire with. Maybe. I don't know. Ah, dropping the phone. Dropping the phone.
Look at my teeth look extra white.
Yeah, today your teeth looked extra white. But yeah, Williamsburg is like 2 hours farther than King's Dominion. So I'd rather just go there. King's Dominion is so cool. There's a motel in the parking lot of the park. Oh, I bet it's hard to get reservations at that motel. Oh, a Flintlock is the old timey gun used from the rebel. Oh. You know, the Flintlock was a gun?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it might have been something you start a fire with.
Well,
He said he saw them build a Flintlock from scratch.
there's a whole thing where you put the
Oh, okay. Where you?
and then put the flint in the lock and
Oh, okay.
take the spark with a knife and musket.
Void, it's brand new. We just bought it today. I think she's comfy. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
He's brushing his teeth.
Oh, I am. That damn good for 2 more years.
He'll be done in a second. I don't know why he's brushing his teeth already. It's kind of early. So you won't drink. Okay. You want to get down? Maybe Dad will put you on the sink. You can start a fire with ones if you have to.
Yeah. If I do this, I don't do that, and I don't do that.
What's over there? Oh, baby.
I know where my weakness lies.
And brushing your teeth fixes it all. Can you put her on the sink, please? Have you guys seen what folks on here eat? It's crazy.
Yeah, we're not that cheap. Oh my god.
Oh, you mean on YouTube?
Yeah. People will be like, I'll eat this if you give me this many gifts. If we hit this subscriber goal, I'll put this in my mouth.
You gotta make sure she doesn't fall because she's.
I'm right here. We're not that channel. I assume that was Void.
No, that was Tony.
Oh, that was Tony. Yeah, not that. No, not our vibe. We're here for conversation and.
I've never seen people eating stuff.
Oh yeah. People do everything for stuff. People are thirsty. Told you the day that I saw a guy hammering a nail into his tongue when he met gift goals, I'm like, I'm done. Like,
I watched Steve Murr eat some crazy stuff. LOL, pre-Civil War food.
yeah,
What?
Dole was here. I wanted to ask if this met a portion of the terms of our agreement. Shit.
He said, "No, I know that's not what you." Pre-Civil.
Yeah.
What is that?
So they had in the Civil War, there was like, for example, there was like a bread. It's called hardtack. That's like, it doesn't go bad. There's nothing in it that can go bad. It's like basically flour and water. It's called hardtack. And so it lasts forever.
It doesn't get moldy?
No. And so people will
He
find,
eats old rations from around the world. It's great. He's cool.
yeah, so they'll do that. And the Great Mythical Mornings, the same
Yeah.
thing. They found like cans of food that were like
From the 60s. Yeah.
90 years old. And they're like, is it still good? We're not doing that anytime soon. Like, because I'm not seeking. You know how much it costs to buy that crap?
What does that mean, South Valley? Pemmican?
See if it translated something on me since I'm on cat duty. No, don't lift the phone. Move your head.
Speech. Yeah, hard.
Did Tony say hardtack?
Yeah, hardtack never goes bad at all. Seen a piece at Gettysburg. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's like lambus bread.
These glasses are not good. Like I can't. I don't know.
So it's legendary. Tony and I are on the same page with hardtack. Does he know what lambus bread is?
You know what lambus bread is? Oh, pemmican is a Native American food. It's like a ma. What? I should have jumped down. Come.
Oh, 2 seconds ago you told me I couldn't leave the cat.
Can't.
Pemmican is a Native American food. It's like ma.
It's like a meat cake. Ew.
I can't believe Void challenged this.
What
Was
is
it the label?
Oh,
Literally, it's brand new. And I don't know how the Amish are able to write that by hand so well.
let me see. Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I took a Ouija board to my mom's to talk with my dad today. She said it wouldn't work. I'm all, you don't believe? She's like, it's not that. It's just that your father never listens. Pemmican will last forever, too, just saying. How was your Father's Day, Redonk? What did you really do? Because I know you probably, well, maybe you did that, but I doubt it.
Jesus Christ, oh dude. God, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Bro. Here's the problem I have with that is we're not in the 8:30 hour. We're 13 minutes shy.
Oh my God, shut up.
So you called it that, and I call it the broken something day. But in fairness, Father's Day is celebrated for the people that stayed around. Typically, if your pullout game didn't work, or if you bought like Timu protection, you're not hanging out, is what I'm saying. But I get the point.
He took it away. Why?
He does that a lot with his comments. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't take it out. It's funny. They just stamped that in there. The Ouija board was invented in Baltimore. Really? The place it was made is a 7-Eleven now. There's a plaque. Really?
Baltimore's got a dark history. It's the home of Edgar Allan Poe.
Mm. Oh my gosh. That was funny.
Well, you went out on the boat, and Tony almost went out on the boat.
Did you get sunburned? What, Redonkulous's comment?
Or the fact that it hit me hard and that we both have the same sentiments, but differently. Baby, why don't you. Sorry. Why don't you use this and not leave this at the kitchen table? Wait, you had to work on Friday, which is a national holiday, but tomorrow, if it doesn't rain, you're going on the boat. I don't understand it. You don't have to babysit tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably a nice boat.
The 100%. You know he ain't captain it. He's out there with like
Must be nice.
he's got to hold Kevin Hart's waist to make sure that the damn minnow doesn't pull him into the water because that guy's 5'2" and 100 nothing pounds.
Nice yacht out on the water. I'm sure. That's
Him
what
and Jack Black are out there just sitting there like surfing or fishing for marlin.
My vote has enough primary.
Half a day. I could take it off. What's the points?
I'm not saying you did. I have no idea who you are. I'm just
Oh,
a
gee.
poor folks.
Oh, yeah. Don't take this as hate.
What?
This is me just poking fun because literally we'll end these lives and Mama's like, "Who do you think OG is?"
No freaking idea who
Like
you are.
literally, that's me pushing those buttons. That's what I'm doing. I'm pushing Mama's buttons more than yours. Everything you got, you earned. I 100% believe you, bro. Because everything I got, I earned. My strawberry jalapeno or raspberry jalapeno jam, all mine. Ain't nobody gonna take that away. I don't know what a point system is.
He needs a true role.
I may, you fell for the oldest trick in the book.
Said he feels like he's gonna puke.
Then get that damn blue light out of his eyes.
I just put this.
No, I haven't heard of a point system. Mama used to be in a union. Dad's never worked in a union.
Because that's what's giving you a migraine. You've been on it all day.
Doesn't matter.
Turn a show on TV. TV's different.
Every year you get so many points. You lose enough points, you lose your spot. But your spot for what? Jack better quit sassing me with that face. You talking about my boy? I mean, come on, bro.
I don't remember the point. I was in a union, but I wasn't in it for terribly long.
And Mama was IBEW.
I don't remember a point system.
But they can back you in the hall and just be sitting there. Really? I've never had a union job. I've worked at union houses, but I've never been the union help. So I used to have a summer job for the village,
You know how much money I would have made right now if I was still in the union?
and the damn union guys made us do all the work. And to your point, Tony, they would sit in the damn truck and just be like, "Hey, you missed mowing that spot." There was one union guy. Remember the guy, the little Mexican
Mhm.
dude? And that was the dude that was mowing, just completely oblivious to the world, just working his ass off. And he was the guy that came at me. And I'm like, "You gotta move. You gotta, like, my line is here. You gotta move. And he didn't move, and my mower ended up. Remember, I told you my mower ended up in the damn pond. And he worked his ass off. The other guys just sat in the truck and they're like, "Hey," when it was rainy outside, I used to have to wash all the trucks in the damn garage bay. It's horrible. Horrible. So I was non-union, but the union guys got to, and I cannot tell you. To your point, I got pulled aside. I showed up at 8:15 once, and you're supposed to start at 8, and I got the coffee talk. Like, "Hey, come get a cup of coffee with me." And I was like, "Okay." We all show up here at like 7:45. I'm like, "Yeah. I'm sorry, traffic was bad today." "Yeah. Well, if we show up at 7:45 and the job starts at 8." I'm like, "Bro, it's 8:30 and nobody's fucking working." Welcome back, Shannon. Dude, when it's not your city, it wasn't even my city. It was the city over. Sometimes there's an accident on the major highway. Like the highway between my city and that city is accident prone, is it not? I'm not going to give the route because it's way too close to home. That route has multiple accidents, and this was back in the day before like GPS.
Right.
So, like, if you were stuck in that traffic jam, you were stuck in it. I don't disagree with you regarding Floyd Mayweather, but pound for pound, still the greatest middleweight ever. How many lanes? So 2 lanes each direction with turn lanes in the middle. However, major accidents, and it's a actual highway, so exits, on ramps, the whole nine. But it shuts down if there's something that happens, and that's what happened. And I showed up 15 minutes late, and this clown,
The regular. I mean, yes, it is a highway. Never mind. My gosh, these stupid cans.
this clown that literally was like 5'2", like 350 pounds. I never saw left the break room. Who is the foreman? Pulled me aside.
I've been like, this is just I'm 16.
I'm literally, it's a summer job.
I know. I've been like, okay, whatever, dude.
Tony, I don't know enough about fighting to know if the statement I said was true or wrong. I know he used to show up with like duffel bags full of cash on talk shows and talk about how he was amazing. And Shannon, don't get me started on people in your neck of the woods on the freeway and highway system. I cannot say. I even told Mama when we went up there to MOA, like people getting on and off on ramps are the worst in your neck of the woods. Absolute worst. Because everyone's like, "Oh, hey there, you go." No, I'll go. No, you go. You're in the middle of a damn highway doing 85 miles an hour.
You said, come on, 1 minute.
Shut up. Just drive. Everyone's just waving each other. I'm like, shit, Jesus, get off the road. You keep saying the DMV because you said that earlier, for what it's worth, Tony, and I was confused about it. That's why I didn't comment on it. Well, the DMV to us is a Department of Motor Vehicles, which is where you go to get your license.
I mean, yeah, the parking lot's packed there, but what is the deal?
Oh, Shannon, I know, but this channel leaves race, creed, color, religion, everything out of the chat. I 100% know who the problem is.
DC, Maryland, and Virginia, the DMV.
So don't make me say something I shouldn't. I don't want to get clipped. Yeah, so you said that earlier. And I was like, all right.
All of our highways have numbers. Like 90, 290.
I've never driven out there, but I can tell you,
What DC stands
you break the damn state line. You cross that giant bridge over the Mississippi into Minnesota, and everyone's like, "Oh, hey there, speed limit 65. Why don't you slow down there, guy?" And everyone's doing 40 on the fucking expressway. I I can't stand it. Can't stand driving up there. I used to drive up there 4 times a year to go to corporate meetings. And as soon as I crossed that giant ass bridge over the Mississippi, I'm like, here we go. She goes out ahead of traffic, so she does 35 in the 30. And everyone's like, "Hey there, slow down. We have kids. Come on. We gotta get the hot dish in the oven. Take it easy there." Oh gee, I'm on a table.
Yeah, tries to be nice. Doesn't want to say something bad.
Careful for the popo. Look at Shannon going hood on us.
Mall of America is awesome. We went there. It's the only time I've been to Minnesota. It was pretty cool. But I'm sure living there, you're probably like, yeah, whatever.
It's honestly genuinely one of my least favorite states to drive through.
It always sucks as a tourist attraction.
Oh, we went there exclusively for what you guys would call Camp Snoopy, but what we call Nickelodeon. We had like multi-day passes, so we had all inclusive. Like,
We like barely walked around the mall. Like,
no,
you can't
yeah,
even do that. Like, it's
yeah. Mom was like, "I want to look at the Croc store." We went to go to the Croc store, and the line was out the door. So I took her over to the outlet mall near Egan, and we bought her Crocs over there because it's like 10 minutes away, and you can walk in and out. But we went there exclusively for Nickelodeon. A big trip for us used to be when we go up there, they go to I don't know if they still have it at MOA, but they have the Dick's Last Resort there, which is the same place that's under the House of Blues and the Corn Cobs in Chicago, where the wait staff is like horrible to you on purpose.
Oh, Ed
No, it's called Dick's Last Resort.
Oh.
And every time we went up there, like they got a kick out of it. Like they take us there.
Oh. We have outlet stores. Yeah,
We have several outlet malls. Several of them are closed.
yeah, we have two. We have one in Aurora and one in Rosemont. Yeah, honey. What? A glass of water.
Oh gee. I don't know. You got to test that one on Mama. We're getting a Ross soon. Don't celebrate that. Don't. It's a worse TJ Maxx. And it's not a too soon one on that one, OG. It's just, yeah. I think it's a Wally World part. I have a standing rule in my family, for example. I assume you guys are talking, I may have missed it, with regards to Wally World, meaning, if we're talking about the National Lampoons, that's a different story. But if you're talking about like people call Walmart Wally World, um the I have a standing rule, and Mama can tell you, if you say, like, some people like to think they're funny because they think it's the first time they've ever said it with regards to Target and fancifying the word, you get the Chippewa Falls treatment in my book.
OG took down his funny.
Yeah.
Was it bad?
He said something about like it's said that Kurt Cobain never got to experience Wally World, but he did get to experience self checkout.
Oh no. That's bad.
Shields.
I don't know what that is.
That sounds like something that like hurts your shins.
Thanks, Yanzi.
Appreciate you, Yanzi.
I
Like,
don't know what shields is.
yeah, that sounds like something like I can't go in the military because I got shields. What kind of store is that?
He did check out too soon.
Tony goes to the Bod School of Aluminum Hats. I'm not saying you're wrong, Tony. I'm just saying
It's too bright in here.
I don't know what I don't know.
Can I have some cheeses? So number 2 is
That's gonna
I
make
can't find the remote.
that's not gonna make your stomach feel any better.
If you puke Cheez-Its, it will be disgusting.
Well, I puke carrots and mac and cheese. So
Better make it to the bathroom because I'm not cleaning that orange crap off the carpet.
my stomach feels better.
I think you have a migraine, so keep it dark. Because a bad headache like that will make you throw up sometimes. Yes, you can have Cheez-Its. I don't know where they're at though.
Yeah, Shannon, I think you were in the car with us the last time he said this. It was like we were looking at Christmas lights and he out of nowhere said, I don't feel good. And we had to pull to the side and then end the live because,
Puked.
yeah,
Where your Cheez-Its are, bud?
they're in the living room.
There you go somewhere.
Oh, Tony, I'm not for or against any philosophies. I'm just saying that recently Bod had told us that like some theories on some certain things. So I was looking at mom and giving her a hard time. Appreciate you, Tara.
Tara.
It's been a while. How have you been? Yeah, we had to go fast and we didn't make it home, Shannon. We made it to like a neighborhood. We pulled in and tried to give him a jewel bag.
I
And-
think he gets migraines. I think that's what the problem is.
And thankfully he got most of it in the jewel bag.
He would never drink ginger ale, Tony. Never.
Just puke out the well, we're home, so you can just go out the front door. Remus puked on the carpet last night.
Fun stuff. Cat can't walk straight. Dog's puking. Kids feels like puking. Let's just go to bed.
I brushed my teeth, so
Hey, Peanut, Tara's here. Oh, that made him get up.
Hi. Okay, Shannon.
I hate cleaning up puking shit.
Except for after each meal. Well,
gotta keep your boyish figure somehow there, OG. Oh, bro.
Hi, I missed you. You disappeared.
You smell like laundry detergent.
it's from my mom's. Smells good, doesn't it? Go take a rest. Give the games a rest until you feel better.
And now I'm just watching the show.
It sounded like that song, man.
Oh,
What is
I
it?
don't know if I will disappear again after this, son. Your parents have my cell number. Oh, I do, so I can FaceTime you.
Bro.
I'm joking.
What is that song?
God knows. I am. Work on. I'm sorry. That one?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Tara's like Houdini. Tara, is your last name Houdini? You disappeared. What did you say? So, do I gotta yell at you? What did I say? Oh, that smells like beer.
No, that you said you would FaceTime, bro.
Oh,
No, that you were singing a song? What did you say in your song? Child, you look like white as a ghost and you look like you don't feel good.
because
Look at his face.
I am Efron.
Look at
Yeah,
his
it's
face.
because he's like been staring at too much blue light.
You're white too. So
Like you're white as a ghost. Like you're pale. If you learn my cell number, something went really wrong and I'm innocent.
okay, Tara. Bye. I missed you. You shouldn't have left.
I don't. That's not the song. Now this is gonna drive me nuts, guys. I gotta figure out this song.
Recognize the number I won't answer. Well, then you're not gonna recognize mine. Just know it is. It starts.
Alternative song.
Hmm.
No, just
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of. Just know it's my phone.
I just know it's my phone number.
Oh
Runaway by Aurora. Is that it?
Yeah, no more singing or humming makes me stupid.
Stop it. I gotta figure out this song. It's gonna drive me nuts. You don't understand how my OCD works.
I swear I just heard it. Is son sick? I don't know. He said he has a headache really bad and he feels like nauseous. So I think he has a migraine. That's actually what I think he has. He gets them, I think, once in a while.
No.
Did he have a bloody nose earlier? Oh. When my phone rings, I just hand my phone to the person next to me and say it's for you. Yeah, I think that's what he gets, and it does make him throw up sometimes when he gets that bad of a one. But I gave him a Tylenol right away, so hopefully he'll be okay.
8, 9, 10, 11.
If you want me, and I don't answer my kids. See, Dad doesn't answer the phone. He doesn't answer the phone. He doesn't answer email. He's terrible. He doesn't answer texts. He doesn't answer. Dad would never be my first choice to call
What?
if something was happening. He doesn't answer the phone ever. And he always gives my phone number out because I'm the only one who does answer. If that's true, Redonk, it probably is. I'm gonna head out since people in your stream. It's really talking.
Believe me, Tara, we've had a slow stream the last several streams. But that's okay.
Hi, Lickies.
I will take quality over quantity any day. So, like last night, for example, we were literally talking to Gopher and only Gopher. There was nobody else here.
Well, that could be too, I suppose. Oh, you're fine, Tony. Nobody's required to talk to us.
Especially when I'm.
Yeah, Dad. When Dad goes silent, he usually means he's doing something. He is. He's trying to find a song that he can't figure out. Okay, before I go, what'd you have for dinner and where's my Remus? We didn't have dinner. We went out for a big lunch to a really good place. I don't even know what it was called, Riverside Tavern or something like that. It was really, really good. And Remus.
Next one live in a day.
Remus. Remus.
He's waiting to go upstairs.
Remus. Where are you? Is he in there with you, bud?
Yeah, that's why he said no.
I love a mascara that makes me feel fresh.
A really nice place. Must be nice. What?
Remus, over here.
Yes, I'm looking for this song. It's driving me nuts.
Oh. Here.
You didn't scare licorice.
Give me.
No, I don't want to do it. I don't want him to run around on the floor.
I won't.
He'll
I
hurt
won't.
himself.
I won't.
I just am doing it right in front of him.
Oh, come on. Ow! He can't. Get off.
Oh, really nice place. Must be nice.
Ow! Yeah, no.
Remus. Tell son to say the lyrics again. He's such a free.
That's not it.
How does it go?
He said, there was a.
And when I'm back in Chicago.
Is that it? Is it from that? Is it
That's
from
what I
that?
say.
Is it in that?
I think it is. Thank you for showing, Remus. I'm out of here. Take care. You know how to contact me, Mama and Son and Dad. See you maybe next month. Bye, Tara. Thanks for
Thank
stopping
you.
in.
Okay. Is there an in this?
Oh,
I'm gonna get copyright.
you can't hear it. Can you guys hear the music?
Shannon's been in several like situations where I'm like on a mission.
Teach your dog to be distracted by the laser when the bad guy has the pew future on.
That's hilarious, OG. That one hits. The damn,
He's like on my forehead, like dog be attacking me.
he's sitting there like, "Rawr, rawr," and all of a sudden the guy's like, "I got you, son," and then dog's like, "Hey, hey."
He does. He seriously, like, I should bring this everywhere with us because he's like, whoa, he's next level with that laser light. Dog gonna jump on your forehead. Oh my God. And you know he's not easily distracted. We all know that. It's kind of a jerk.
It's not that.
I think that's what it is.
We'll be around 40 on this. Yeah, if you guys want to go jump into that blue res break, it's on the shop. 30 blue.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I am.
As soon as I pick up the light, he starts looking at the floor. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Oh, I just died in your arms tonight.
No.
She was a small town girl.
No.
Oh, we're gonna start playing this again.
It's gonna piss me off.
Welcome to the jungle.
That's the jungle.
I wish that I had Jesse's skirt.
Jesse was a friend. Good. Stupid.
Haha, I'm trying to get him off his tirade.
No.
Shannon, he's got like the worst like OCD, like it's stuck now. He's gonna figure it out, but he needs to figure it out later. I have no guesses. Sorry. How does it go? Ha 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 ha. Have you Googled ha ha?
I literally am on the Googles.
I don't know either. SpongeBob sounds like a 1980s gyno technique. Oh no.
What?
Because Shannon asked who lives in a pineapple under the sea. I bet he will, and he will wake you in the middle of the night. Yeah, right? He does wake me up for some pretty crazy things. Like, just do your thing and go back to bed. You didn't need to wake me up for that. Like when there was a tick crawling on his arm. Then I felt like there was bugs crawling on me. Did you get the Father's Day treatment? Voidcaster asked.
What's the treatment?
You think it's a Beatles song? This is the second time he's been in. Lewis, say hello first. Did you mean to say at least say hello first?
What the hell is a Father's Day?
That sounds like a rap song. Hello. My lady is so lazy, and instead of giving me a nice Father's Day, she fabricated false documents proving I'm not my father. Oh, Lewis is his name. Oh, because if you go to your channel, that's what it's under. Boyd. Shannon, you sneaky devil. He said the treatment is where you don't get bugged at all.
Better than usual.
Do you really?
Yeah, she does. She did it to me the other night, and I'm like, "Who is that?" And she's like, "Don't you look at?" I'm like, "I can't from my side."
I do look at some of them, not everybody's, but I do look at some of them. But most of the people are always, it's always the same people. It's like, that's kind of creepy. I gotta let the dog out. I gotta work tomorrow. I don't want to work tomorrow. Set my alarm, 5:15. It's set. But how do you know just by that?
That's not it.
Who died, Shannon? Does Dad know? Was it? Do I not know who died, Shannon? Because you're too lazy to put one on. Oh, he died in January. So is it like a celebration of life or something, or what do they call that? What do they call that when it's like well afterwards? What do they call that?
Celebration of life is where I go.
All right, would you stop doing what you're doing? Figure it out later. Do you have to go potty for the night?
I'm good.
I wasn't talking to you. Come on, bud. Go out. No? Go potty? No?
Just shipped to. Let's get his military guns. That was back in January, Shannon? Are you serious right now on that, OG?
And your dog was serious. That's how.
That's what I said too. You didn't know until 2 months ago. I'm with you, Shannon. If you lived one that I don't look back with any regrets at this point. I'm not saying that that'll hold true forever. I think he said that the dog droppings were run over by the Roomba. I mean, that's technically true. But if I die tonight, I don't have work tomorrow. And I'm not gonna lie, I mean, we had a Roomba for a hot minute, but the battery died on it. And the thing was a pain in the ass. But what would it do for puke or any sort of animal stuff? I mean, it was very good about not going over the stairs and crap like that. We got one as a Christmas present. Man, we did not like it. We have too much crap in our house. And at the time, we had Akuma, which was our other dog, and he didn't like it either.
That's what you get for having white carpeting. Want some treats? Here. Come here.
I do know that people enjoy them, but
Yeah, too much shit in my house to have a Roomba.
as Mama said, yeah, Jasmine, I was in the middle of reading that. I had no idea what was going on there. Jasmine, I was in the middle of reading that. See, I hate hearing myself on speaker. I sound so much deeper than I sound in my own head. I found it, by the way.
Oh, what is it? The breakup song? Uh-huh. Oh, it's okay. Okay, what's up, bud? She was saying something about her not going to work and she was going to cook something if someone wanted to come over to eat. Her dog says, yeah, we hate how you sound over the phone too.
Bro. Again, in my own head, I don't sound as deep as I do in real life.
My voice sounds like a child.
I think this is why Jennifer and Shannon thought I was a much stouter, fluffier man than I actually am.
Maybe.
Nobody thinks you sound deep. I appreciate you. Oh, gee. I'm like the kid pool, shallow and full of piss.
He is gaining weight, I think.
Oh, 100%.
You need to weigh him. Remus, you get fat.
100%, Shannon. That's what I'm saying. So whenever Mama has her volume on, whenever I hear myself, I'm like, ooh. And we do the voiceovers, like Son and I. When I hear Son's recordings, I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. That's how Son sounds. And then when I hear myself, I'm like, good Lord. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Tony. So we were forced in the chorus in junior high because we were at a parochial school. And we used to have to go to nursing homes to sing Christmas carols, which I was totally fine with. However, I often think about, and I tell Mama this all the time because Mama was a choir gal. Instead of taking a foreign language, she chose an art of doing singing in high school. And so my art was foreign language. And I was relegated in junior high to the, when you do like Carol of the Bells, the bum, bum, bum. And I wondered why. And in retrospect, it's, yeah, is what it is. I was forced in through junior high. When I got to high school, there was no shot. But Mama wasn't doing foreign language, so she chose, was it choir or chorus in high school?
Aeolian choir, it was girls' choir. Choit.
That's a typo. It meant choir.
Oh, yeah, I liked choir too.
They don't ride them like that anymore.
Oh my
God, that was
Do you
good.
feel better now?
Yeah, I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. That was gonna drive me freaking crazy.
All right, I'm out.
Uh, uh,
I am out. I am tired.
My cousin was in choir, which makes sense because he was.
Aquarius.
No, that's spelled Aquarius.
I know. Uh,
Just going on record and reading the chat as they're written.
queer, yes. I get it.
Now, if your cousin was male, you should spell that a queer he is.
Queer he is, yeah. I didn't even catch that. Dad was a jock, so he was only in sports. But he was a smart jock.
Yeah, and I dug the dork chicks.
Yeah.
So that's how we got here.
Sounds like a sword fight to me. It was off the top, but notes taken.
I was just there to get you down.
I wish she'd lay on her bed. I don't know why she's not. Ricky's.
Baby, she's comfortable where she's comfortable. Let her be.
Ricky's. Her hair still.
All right, everybody. I think I'll end it on this. Since it's Father's Day, I want a record of this and I'll go into the YouTube algorithm. So I'm wearing my shirt that I had made a million years ago. This is the way I look on this day, on this Father's Day. So I appreciate you guys more than you know. Thank you for hanging with us. And God, I'm getting gray in my eyebrows. So have a great night. We appreciate you hanging with us. Thank you so much. I'll do it here. Stay happy, stay healthy, all our best, and peace out. We'll talk to you in the next one. Take care, everybody.